welcome to another episode of Sports This Week with me, Mahesh Kuti. Let's start with cricket. Last week, Gambhir made the headlines by announcing his retirement. This week, he continues to make headlines with his interviews that he gave shortly after his retirement. In a startling revelation, Gambhir defended his tweet over Azhar ringing the bell at Eden Gardens, saying that he has read the report and only the ban on Azhar has been lifted by BCCI, but the courts have not given him a clean chit. He did not mince words when he said that during every anti-corruption meeting before a major tournament, they take Azhar's name, so he believes that something was definitely wrong, and so Azhar has no place in his life. In another astonishing disclosure, Gambhir said that in 2012, before the one-day international series in Australia, Dhoni spoke to Sehwag, Sachin and himself and told them that it was not possible to play all three of them in the same match as the team was preparing for the next World Cup in Australia. What Dhoni meant was that the big Australian grounds would expose their slowness on the field and the opponents would benefit by getting the extra run when the ball was played to them. Gambhir continued playing for KKR till 2017 and also led the franchisee to 2 championship titles. So definitely, it was not performance or form that was the reason for Gambhir's ouster, but just that he was not in Dhoni's list of favourites. Sachin Tendulkar played his last one-day international in 2012. Now after this declaration by Gambhir, there is a reason to believe that Dhoni may have forced Sachin to retire earlier than when the little master may have actually wanted to. Historically, captains have had favourites and they give them more opportunities than other players. And that trend continues even today. Look at Rahul. Despite his continued failures, he gets opportunities to perform because Virat feels that he's a special talent. Only performance does not guarantee you of being a part of the team. Anil Kumble was successful, but Virat got Ravi Shastri as the coach despite the fact that Ganguly, Lakshman and Sachin, who had the responsibility of choosing the coach, preferred Kumble. The controversy of selecting a coach is not restricted only to the men's cricket team. The recent showdown in the women's cricket team between the coach and a senior player got a lot of media eyeballs. In fact, Diana Idulji, a member of the COA, has gone on record that if Virat can choose the coach for the men's cricket team, why shouldn't the captain of the women's cricket team, Harmanpreet Kaur, not be allowed to choose the coach? Meanwhile, along with Ramesh Pawar, Herschel Gibbs, Manoj Prabhakar and Dimitri Mascarenhas have applied for the coach's job for the women's cricket team. Anil has more information about the controversy. Over to you, Anil.
Yes, Mahesh, you have heard it right. Diana Idulji has written a letter to Vinod Rai seeking an extension of former Indian women's team coach Ramesh Pawar till the New Zealand tour, as he already has the backing of T20 captain Harmanpreet Kaur and seasoned opener Smriti Mandhana. However, Vinod Rai has some other plans. Vinod Rai in his reply has said that cancelling the selection process is out of question as BCCI has already invited the applicants. The BCCI is expected to name the women's team coach before the start of the New Zealand tour, which starts in January. The last date of application submission is December 14. Till now, Manoj Prabhakar, Dimitri Mascarenhas and Herschel Gibbs have submitted their applicants.
While there was controversy, there was also great joy among cricket fans as India scripted a historic victory in the first test match against Australia at Adelaide. This victory will boost the confidence of the players as they travel to Perth to take on Australia in the second test match. One of the highlights of India's victory was despite no significant contribution by Virat, which is very rare, India still won the match. Rahani's return to form sends a strong and positive message to the opponents. He has the technique and temperament to dig in deep and play a long test innings. Before the test match, there were some voices that were gunning for the vice-captain's head. But after this innings, hopefully, these voices will go silent. To give a solid performance in Perth, India must bat with more purpose and application. Anil is eager to give an overview of the match at Adelaide. Over to you, Anil.
Yes, Mahesh, it was a moment of joy for the Indian cricket team as it registered a win after 10 years in Australia. India's star performer was Cheteshwar Pujara as the number 3 scored a century in the first innings and later 71 runs in the second innings as India got a 15-run lead over the Australians. India, who played with 4 bowlers, managed to get all the 20 wickets and later winning the match with 31 runs. The Indian cricket team is full of confidence after the victory in the first test match. However, it has to focus on several patches before the start of the second match, especially the opening order. Murali Vijay failed miserably in the first test match, scoring a combined score in both the innings with just 28 runs. Captain Kohli, the India's standout performer, also failed to surpass the score of 50 in both the innings. Rohit Sharma's form could have been a point of worry for the Indian cricket team. However, he has been dropped from the second test match following an injury along with Ravi Ashwin and Prithvi Shaw, who is yet to recover from the injury he obtained in the practice match. This makes way for all-rounder Ravi Jadeja and Hanuma Vihari to prove their caliber in the Australian conditions. The absence of Prithvi Shaw also gives a second chance to Murali Vijay to prove his caliber in the Australian conditions.
Thank you, Anil. From cricket, let's move to some badminton news. Chong Wei, Malaysia's badminton champion who is recovering from early stages of nose cancer after undergoing proton therapy and chemotherapy, have been told by the doctors to go easy and not rush back to the courts. The 3-time Olympic silver medalist has been unsuccessful in the summit clash in 3 Olympic Games, but is hopeful of winning the gold in the 2020 Tokyo Games. He has spent nearly 5 months on the sidelines and is not sure if he can participate in the All England Championships next year. The earliest he can resume play would be in January 2019, but we'll have to wait for the green signal from the doctors before stepping on court again. Let's hope the champion recovers fast and entertains us for some more years. From one indoor game to another, let's move to some tennis. Serena Williams, who has won 23 Grand Slam titles, made it to the Forbes list of the world's most powerful women for the first time. The magazine stated that her singles trophies and $18.1 million earnings in 2017 were contributors to Serena being one of the 20 new entrants on their annual top 100 list. The 37-year-old star is ranked as the highest paid female athlete for the 3rd straight year and found herself ranked 79th in the 100 most powerful women in the world. Serena is not known for her career in tennis only, but also for a business acumen. She launched her own clothing line and bought a stake in the Miami Dolphins. She also has a strong social media following, making it to the top 10 most tweeted athletes in the world. From news of one champion to another, Lionel Messi scored 2 goals against Espanyol with brilliant free kicks, taking Barcelona to a 4-0 victory and opening up a 3-point lead at the top of La Liga. The Barcelona captain, who finished only 5th in this year's Ballon d'Or vote, had a fine individual and team performance by scoring a goal on either side of half-time. Staying with football, Juventus striker Cristiano Ronaldo would like Barcelona's Lionel Messi to leave Spain and resume their rivalry by joining him in the Italian league. The 2 most sought-after football players have been playing against each other for the last 9 years in Spain till Ronaldo went to Italy to play for Juventus earlier this year. While Messi has only played in Spain, Ronaldo has dazzled fans in England, Spain and Italy. Will the Argentinian take up the invite or will he just let it pass? But for the sake of football fans, it would be great if he accepts the invite and moves to Italy. Before we end, let's take a look at some of the news that made headlines this week. New Zealand defeated Pakistan in the 3rd and final test and won the series 2-1. West Indies won the 2nd one-day international against Bangladesh. The series is tied 1-1. Hardik Pandya was named in the Baroda squad for the game against Mumbai. ICC bans Sri Lankan off-spinner Akila Dhananjaya for illegal bowling action. Pujara returns to the top 5 of the ICC rankings. Ashwin is at number 6. Khelo India Youth Games to start from January 9th, 2019. archers Deepika Kumari and Atanu Das get engaged. Well, that's all we have in this episode of Sports This Week. Till the next time we meet, it's goodbye from all of us here at HW.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.